welcome back to another video. Like I say every time, today's video is very exciting, but it actually is very exciting. I need to have a new intro because every single video for me is exciting. So why is today's video so exciting? It's because ALPHALETE has a new launch and the color palette is insane. The new pieces are insane. There's nothing from this drop that I strongly dislike. So we're gonna go through all the pieces. ALPHALETE also just had a huge rebrand, restarted their Instagram. They also launched an app that you can shop with. So I will put the link in the description so you guys can look into trying the app so that shopping is a lot easier. But besides that, let's just get right into it because we have a lot of pieces to cover. So first we're going to start with bras, and first things first is the Lena bra. This is coming in the color Aurora, black, canary yellow, dark navy, Malibu pink, and white. The dark navy color on here definitely looks gray, but I will show you guys the color on camera because I did get another bra in that color. So for this bra, I got the canary yellow, I got the white, and the Aurora color. So first things first, this is very similar to the, I think it's called the Aura bra? Why am I blinking? But I will say there's more coverage in this one. So scoop neck, but it's nothing that is too low. I've definitely seen ALPHALETE in the past come out with bras that are a lot lower. This one does, I will say, have more coverage because, for example, I'm wearing extra small, and I do feel like if I did get a size small, it would have been too big. Oh, hey there, queen. Welcome. Good morning. But yes, and also the bottom does dip down, so we are getting more coverage on this part of the chest. I do love that the straps go nice and wide. We get a little bit of armpit situation. I think that they could have brought out the straps even a little wider, but I do love how it lays, and I think it's so flattering. This is the Tenacity fabric, but definitely a staple in my gym closet, and that's why I did get white, because I do plan on wearing this bra daily. Because the other bras in black and white that are similar to this fit in the front, I wear those like crazy. But what's fun with this bra is that the back is adjustable. Not adjustable in the sense of changing the length of the straps, which kind of is a bummer, but you can adjust in the back how close together you want these two straps. I show in the try on haul a little better so you can see, but you can have them either in a crisscross detail or can open them up and slide them out and have more of just a straight back strap in the back with the double strap. But yeah, super cute. Definitely a bra I've never seen done before, which I think is refreshing to see. Something different. And then we also have the new branding logo on there, but it's still very minimal. I do love that all of the logos are monochrome with the bra, so they blend in. And this again is the Tenacity fabric, but I do feel like, especially if you have a smaller chest, you can size down. As you can tell a little bit. Don't mean to cause a distraction, but it's doing something. It's doing something. So I'll leave you with that. Another reason I love these bras. I wish I could have gotten every color because these are gonna be such a staple. Okay, next up we have the interval bra, and this bra is so cool. The one thing I will say is that this also is Tenacity fabric, and I feel like I could have done an extra small, but I was just worried to do an extra small because it is like a high neck. I didn't want to be like suffocated. I don't know. I feel like sizing down might have been too tight, but you'll see on the try on part of things, I am getting a little bit of like gapping on the armpit. But something I love about this bra is the cut under. It's not even like a V, it's more of like a circle. Like it's more of like a round rather than like a V shape, and I think it's so flattering, especially like on the upper half area. And I love that this is, obviously it's called interval bra, so it is for more like, you know, high intensity training. You're getting more coverage. I don't think it has a ton of support in the way the bra is made, but it does have more coverage, so I feel more supported. But also because I'm a part of the itty bitty titty community, I've never needed like a ton of support in my bras, so I can't speak for that part of the fitness community, but I do feel like there is a good amount of compression and support, especially with this thick band across the back. And then we do have like, look how flattering that V is. Just so many different like shapes with this bra. And then we have the new A logo on the back, middle monochrome. I do wish I got a size down just to compare them. I think a size down would have fit me maybe a little better. But yeah, overall, I love this bra, and I love that it has a little more coverage versus like the itty bitty bra, because sometimes I like a little more coverage. Some days I like the itty bitty bras. So this is perfect to have another option. And this is in dark navy. It does look gray. It's kind of like a grayish blue. They're calling it dark navy, but it's like more of a gray. So I don't know. This one comes in black, blue bonnet, dark navy, Malibu pink, and white. Okay, then for tops, they are coming out with the women's baby tee again. Their baby tees are great. I do tend to size down in the baby tees so that I have more compression. It's a little more snatch. And then they're coming out with a flex tank and a flex tank long. Those tanks were super cute. I was only able to choose so many items, and I felt like the basics cami tank was more my style. So if you like more of like a racer back, a little bit thicker strap tank, or the normal flex tank has a more covered back, so there is more coverage, but it is a bit shorter. There's styles for everybody, and that's what I like about this drop. There isn't just like one tank, one bra, one style, just different ways. We're getting a little bit more variety, so there is something for everybody. But in my case, the basics cami tank is one of the best they've ever done. It is 94% polyester, 6% spandex. It's double layered in the front. If you have watched my reviews in the past, I've always struggled with white tops. Especially, I have a few from ALPHALETE that were just completely sheer. And like, it's a vibe because you can see the sports bra under it, and it's like kind of a layering effect. But I always wanted a white top that I didn't feel like I had to wear padding in it. And I definitely got this tank thinking like I'm gonna have to put like, you know, just little bra pads like in the tank just to feel more coverage. But let me tell you, I wore this tank for the first time, no padding, and I felt completely covered. If anything, if my headlights were on, you could see it a little bit. But even with that, I felt completely covered with this tank because the front was double layered. So let me just show you what I mean. You can also see in the try on part of things, like the white, you can see it, but the other colors, I feel like you can't see it at all. You can see where this is the front layer and this is the back layer. So you can definitely tell that the front layer is double layered. Wow, take a shot every time I say layer. But look at, I mean, you can see how sheer this is, and the other side is not as sheer. So I think they killed it with this tank. I wouldn't have minded if there was somewhere to put like cut pads, but I do kind of like the look of the no padding. It's a nice wide cut. I do feel like the last tank that they did, the push tank, even though it was a completely different material and style. I was talking to Melissa, their designer, last time I was in town, and I was like, I love that tank so much, but I do feel like I get that like armpit situation because the tank was brought in. They brought the straps out. They're nice and wide. The neckline is my favorite neckline ever. Nice and wide, simple spaghetti strap. We have length, baby, length. I honestly wouldn't even mind if they came out with a version like this, but even longer. But I will say this is a more full length. When I wear the Amplify, it comes right down to the bottom of the waistband. It is coming in the colors black, bloom, blue bonnet, ride, and white. It's another piece that I would have loved to get every color. I got majority of the colors because I knew that I would love this one. And also I wore this at the photo shoot that we had. Mine was a size small. And so I pulled the trigger, I took the risk, and I went with a size down for this launch. And I'm so happy I did because I'm not getting any of like the loose material. I hate when a product is supposed to fit you nice and snatched and make you feel held in, and you get your true to size and it's loose. So I wanted this to fit tight, so I sized down and it fits perfect. I'm so glad that I sized down. So I got blue bonnet, black, and white. If you're going to get anything from this drop, this is one of my top pieces. 10 out of 10, yes. Also love layering it with the sports bra. I also layered it with a sports bra and it literally looked like I got a boob job. It was giving so snatched, especially with Amplify under, because you're getting the snatch of the waistband and then you have the tank over, and then the sports bra just gives boob job illusion. Oh my God. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Definitely feeling confident in that outfit with those three together. Amplify, basics tank, and the Lena bra all together is just the perfect combination. Okay, moving on to the women's wrap legging. This is a 27.5 inseam. It's considered a mid-rise, which I would agree. There is a hip hidden glute scrunch, the wrap waistband, 70% nylon, 30% spandex, because this is the Tenacity fabric. If you've gotten anything in the Tenacity fabric in the past, this is the same fabric. We're getting the wrap waistband that ALPHALETE has been known for in the past. They've definitely done the wrap waistband a lot in the past. Super flattering, small waist illusion, and I love how it fits. It's just very flattering on the waist, but I will say they are mid-rise, so do not buy these expecting them to be a high rise. I have my full belly button showing when I wear these. So we have the minimal logo in the back. Look at that hidden scrunch. If anything, ALPHALETE knows how to do the hidden scrunch. Okay. And then we have the V seam. Again, a mid-rise. I mean, you can see that this is not a tall thing. These hit at a perfect length of my ankle, and I am 5'4". I was gonna say a size 5'4". I am 5'4". Love these leggings. I think they're super flattering, especially paired with the Tenacity interval bra. Getting like the round situation and then the V situation on the waistband paired together is just so good. The leggings are coming in blue bonnet, dark navy, and Malibu pink, and then also we have the wrap shorts. So these are the same as the wrap legging that we went over, but they have a 5-inch inseam. Again, mid-rise, hidden glute scrunch. These come in Aurora this time, black, blue bonnet, canary yellow, dark navy, and Malibu pink. First of all, can we talk about this color? This color is absolutely gorgeous, and also I do feel like a lot of people were worried if this was sheer. Because this is the Tenacity fabric, it's a bit thicker than the normal like Amplify fabric. So I do think you're getting a lot more coverage versus the lighter colors in the Amplify contour shorts. I do feel like it was squat proof. I do feel if you wore a dark underwear under, you could probably see it. So when wearing light colors, I always stick to a nude underwear that is my skin tone, just so that it's best, so that you don't see anything at all. But I love this color, and I do think it's definitely worth it, especially for it not being super sheer because of this color. I feel like I've gotten light colors like this in other activewears, and they're almost always sheer. This Tenacity fabric is very high coverage, so I don't see as much sheerness as you would think. I also stuck true to size in the Tenacity fabric. I always do, which is a true size small. I know a lot of people recommend sizing up in the Tenacity fabric, especially like the leggings. I do understand why they say that, because it is like a mid-rise, and I do feel like they are a little bit compressive, but I stay true to size and I feel completely comfortable. Then we have the Amplify contour short, and girl, I wish I would have gotten the light pink color, but sadly I didn't. So these are coming in bloom, blue bonnet, canary yellow, and rose. Rose is the color I wish I would have got. But anyways, I got blue bonnet, and I got, of course, canary yellow. Hey, I had to match the top. So I do just like these better than the Tenacity wrap shorts. I do feel like I like them for different reasons. I feel like these are just more flattering, and I like the straight across waistband. I like the compression that the waistband gives. I feel like with the wrap shorts, just know there's not as much compression versus like a full waistband, because you're not getting, first of all, this high of a waistband, and you're not getting this much compression. So nothing has changed with the Amplify contour short. We still have the 3-tiered waistband, and these are the 5-inch short. I do feel like they are a good length, but because I have thicker thighs, this length, if it's not biker, it will always roll me. So be prepared for that, especially if you have bigger legs, glutes. These do tend to roll on me, but I don't mind it, because the way they like roll under your cheeks, it's just kind of flattering. All right, so we have the contour waffle print, and then there's like this little ribbed detail that swoops around the glutes that just give it that nice contour to give just the illusion of bigger glutes. And then we have the normal scrunch that we always see, the normal ALPHALETE logo. Nothing's changed with that. I will say I was yanking these on and not being careful, and I dug my nail into the waffle print of the short and I ripped it. So that's completely my fault. I mean, you can feel the fabric. It's super delicate. You just have to be delicate with it. You can't expect to buy these and just tear at them and like they hold up. I mean, it's a thin, stretchy fabric, so just be careful, especially with the waffle print. I feel like the waffle print is just more delicate than like the normal Amplify print. I do find Blue Bonnet pretty squat proof, but a lot of people were asking about the canary yellow. Is it sheer? I mean, obviously you can tell from like the double layered waistband and then this part of things, like you can see how the double layered waistband is definitely thicker than the normal fabric and how it could be sheer when like pulled tight. But I feel like they gave more coverage than I thought they would. I thought these were gonna be like extremely sheer, but they're not extremely sheer, but they are a little sheer. So I did kind of like pull and tug at it, and you could see the outline of my nude underwear. So just know when you're buying these light colors, it's really hard to make these super squat proof because of the nice thin fabric. If you're buying these light colors, you have to wear nude underwear with it. Even wearing nude, you can still kind of see, like I said, the outline of nude underwear. So they're not completely sheer, but they are on the more sheer side. So just be aware of that. I do a squat test in them with my nude underwear, and it's not a big deal. I would honestly do leg day in these with nude underwear and I would feel fine. There's definitely been shorts in the past where I wouldn't feel okay, like they were way too sheer, but I definitely wouldn't wear any other color but nude with these. Okay, then we have the women's sprint short. This is a 2-inch inseam. There is a seamless liner, which is super exciting. Hidden pocket, a brushed elastic waistband, glute shaping seams. This is 86% polyester, 14% spandex. And these come in black, bloom, dark navy, neon spring, and white. So I did get these in the dark navy. That is the same color as the interval bra and the wrap leggings that I got. And you can tell the running short, because it is a different fabric, it looks just a tiny bit darker than the dark navy in the bra, but I mean, you can barely tell. So I definitely would pair these together. I think it's gonna be so cute, especially when I am going for a run or anything like that. And then also the neon spring color is different from Aurora. So Aurora is definitely similar. I would pair these together no problem, which I'm honestly going to. I'll pair the Lena bra with the sprint short, but this neon spring is definitely a much lighter green. You can probably tell like that. This one's just like more prominent, and this one's just a lighter, like more like cucumber, even cucumber melon, I don't know. Okay, but anyways, these shorts, 2-inch inseam. I saw a lot of girlies saying like size up for more length. I could have done a medium. I definitely could have done a medium, but I stuck with small, and I'm not mad about it. I feel like these shorts, they feel really short, but as I'm like moving around and running and stuff, they don't go anywhere. So I love them. Like I love that I wear them and they feel super like short and cheeky, like short running shorts. They're not going anywhere. I have had running shorts where like they're cute and short or whatever, but as I move, like my cheeks are out. I cannot wear them running. I got neon spring and dark navy. You can tell more on the neon spring. We have the same contour lines as the Aura pieces that I've seen in the past, and also the Tenacity wrap leggings and the shorts. And I love that ALPHALETE is continuing like this signature contour style, because I think that that simple, just like curved seam is so flattering on the glutes. It looks so good. So these running shorts, they absolutely kill them with them. But if you like your running shorts a little looser, a little baggier, like you could tell if you like how they fit on me and you would be okay with that look, then I would stay true to size. But if you like your running shorts like a little flowier, a little looser, I would size up. So we have this like seamless liner that is nude color. I think it's definitely like, I've never seen the liner being like a nude color. So I like that the liner is seamless. Like we get no seams in there whatsoever. There's only a seam where the hidden pocket is on the side, which I think is like a cute little detail. But because they're seamless, I'm not getting that weird like underwear like cut line, because sometimes the liners and shorts just make your butt look weird. And so I love the seamless short. I feel like they don't like ride up as much as like a normal running short would with the seams. I don't know why. I just think the liner is so nice in these. I think this running short, they nailed it. There isn't any drawstring on the band or anything. And like I said, they are a shorter running shorts, so just beware of that. The logo is just minimal, super small. I also think it would be so cute to pair the navy with the Aurora. I love these colors together. Ooh, or even canary yellow and Yeah, there's some crazy color combos in here for sure. Last item is a men's piece that I did want to talk about because I definitely think this piece is one of my favorite pieces I got in this launch. So this is the men's dynamic panel shorts. They have this in black and white, in cloud, moss. I got the color moss. They have muted sky and white. Look at how fire. Golly. Okay, so I got moss. I did not know if I should get small or medium because it's a men's piece, so obviously it's going to fit different than like a women's piece. I got medium, and I'm happy that I got medium because they fit comfortably. I would have loved to see how a small fits, to be honest. I think a small would have just fit my cheeks a little more flattering, but I think it would have been too tight on my legs. So I think medium is a good size for these for me. So I guess I would recommend sizing up from your true size because my true size is normally small, but I got a medium in these. So these shorts are single lined. They don't have a double layer. There is no briefs or chonies attached, which I love. I love. Anytime there is a choni in a short, I'm cutting it out. I'm cutting it out. And then the waistband is really short, really minimal. They're just lightweight. They're breathable. We have the minimal logo on the side. And then we have a nice thin drawstring, which I love. And the ends have the rubber tassels so that they don't undone. They're not coming unraveled. And then we just have this sick ass fucking detail that goes down the side and all the way across the back. I just love these colors paired together. I love how these fit. I love the length of them. I even love the little logo on the side. Even though like you can see it, it's not monochrome, like I love it. There's a little like split detail at the bottom. I love them. And I'm gonna try to stop myself from getting every color on launch day, but I'm shocked that like almost didn't get these because I was kind of like, oh, like should I get like pink, the rose color Amplify instead? But I was like, no, let's try a men's piece because majority of the time, I don't know what it is about men's pieces, but they just fit better sometimes, you know? So let's take the risk. Let's see. If this doesn't sell you already, they have pockets. They have pockets. I've had these pieces in my hands for like 5 days. I've worn these every single day. Out the house, around the house. They're so lightweight. They're so comfortable. They're flattering. They're cute. Pockets. Like these just are that girl. Even though they're a men's piece, these are that girl. That was everything that we got in this launch. If you have any questions on any of the pieces, on sizing details, on color details, or all of the above, feel free to leave the questions down below and I will get back to you before launch. Launch day is March 17th at 10 a.m. PST. And feel free to use my code Maddie for 10% off and to support me. And if you use my code, please DM me on Instagram and personally tell me what you got because I need to know. Or if you don't know what to get, please DM me and I will help you decide. Because I've had a lot of girlies DM me in the past and be like, oh my gosh, I want this, 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 and this. I don't know what's more worth it. And I'm like, you know, girl, feel free to miss out on this, get this and this. So if you need help figuring out what to get, DM me, I'm your girl. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video.